paving this shit crank.
I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
What up, world?
What up?
Bet That TV.
Bet that.
Back once more. Your man, Big Thorough. My man, Big Shano. Starting off like we always do. Hope you staying masked up. Washing your hands. Cleanliness is next to godliness. That COVID is still out here and still real. I know we out here in Texas and Governor Abbott did, hey man, we're open
no, it's
state.
real. Shit, the people ain't wearing no man. Motherfuckers in HEB like, fuck it.
Yeah, but you know, there's some places that still hit you with the had a mask on. And,
They got it on the door. But look, they shouldn't be mask enforcers, man. We done seen all kind of shit all week.
Yeah, I just
White
say,
girl was like,
going off.
I'm not gonna serve me because he's not serving me because he's a bitch ass nigga. White girl. And talking about she black because she half Italian or something. I'm like,
What?
that motherfucker was hot this week. She was a hot trending topic, and she loved it too.
Yeah, but
I am black.
I was gonna say you know about the lineage. You pretty astute, ain't they? Ain't
Man,
Italians come from the Moors going over there knocking them down?
Kinfolk, then in that thing we all is black then. Okay, we're
right.
saying it like that.
Right.
You know, socially acceptable shit that you can say and can't say. Bitch, you can't call no black man no bitch ass nigger. You didn't even say nigga. You said nigger in front of everybody.
With the
Yeah.
And then you say, and she got babies for a Jamaican dude, right?
Yeah. You know, or Haitian or some shit. But guess what? They ain't no nigga. See, nigga was formed right here in America, right? That whole slang, the fucking condition behind it. So, but anyway, we talking about the mask. And motherfuckers ain't wearing their mask. That shit's starting to fuck with me. But I'm always masked up, so fuck it.
Yeah.
And as you revealed the last show, I'm vaccinated up too.
Yeah, so like I said, once again, y'all just stay cleanliness and washing your hands and wearing your mask. That's how we gonna stay, because the COVID shit is still out here, y'all. You know what I mean?
It's real.
Before we jump into it, I want to put the disclaimer out that these are the opinions and the perspectives of Rex Roberson, my man Shannon Thibodeau. We got the right to say what we want to say. This is our platform, our podcast. If you don't like it, fuck you.
But we want you to like it.
Yeah,
So
and hit
click
that
that
subscribe
like
button.
and that subscribe button for it, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Anyway, well, let's get to the subject of the day, man.
Playoff Rondo!
The
Yeah.
NBA trade deadline went off without a hitch, and 48 players was on the move, and his Clippers, which he got several.
Clippers.
I don't know how many teams he got.
L.A. Clippers.
L.A. Clippers. He's a Nets. He got the Nets. He got.
Man, I'm a
Spurs.
Kawhi Leonard
But,
fan.
okay, so, therefore, they did get better. Y'all got a playmaker. Y'all got somebody that's going to put the boy in check. But y'all lose Lemon Pepper Lou. How do you feel about losing Lou Williams? 6 Man of the Year perennial.
6 Man of the Year perennial last 3 years, but I will say this for all my stat heads, y'all know. Lemon Pepper Lou, during the regular season, is a baller. And he's a baller all the way around. But in the playoffs, postseason, his stats dropped considerably low.
I think he got it last year, but then they didn't have a lot of playoffs before that to really. Because when it was just them, year before last, when it was just them, you seen what happened, right?
Yeah, and
he did play well before Kawhi and PG got there. So,
he's
like
a
I
defensive
said,
liability.
now he's always been that. Even with the Rockets, that's why the Rockets feel
yeah,
good
he's a
about
defensive
trading.
liability. And with Rondo, Paul George, and Kawhi, you got pretty nice perimeter D.
So are you expecting, because I don't think nobody can call this, but are you expecting them to make a Western Conference finals appearance?
Yes, I am.
Are you expecting them to get jury?
I'm not all the way sold on that. Just to be honest, but I'm expecting.
There ain't much more they can do.
I'm expecting. I'm at least, if they don't go to the finals, and I think they're gonna play the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. They don't go to the finals, it's a bust. The Western Conference Finals.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
Because LeBron was like, meet me here. They ain't show up.
Yeah.
Been hearing all the stuff.
Went up 3-1.
All that shit.
Now I will say this though, and I'm not a fan of them, but hey, them Denver Nuggets, you gonna have to deal with them.
So Denver picks up Aaron Gordon
and JaVale McGee.
And McGee from
league.
Cavaliers, Aaron Gordon
From the
from
Magic.
Orlando. So you pick up the players. Where do you expect them to land, and what is the strengths of, say, like a Aaron Gordon? I know what they got McGee from because they was weak in the middle, but
Rim
Aaron
protection.
Gordon.
Aaron Gordon, he's a 6'8", 6'9", bruiser, athletic. They now have somebody that you ain't gonna stop Kawhi, you ain't gonna stop LeBron, but he got enough body and athleticism to hold him.
You believe that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
And
he's like a replacement for Grant.
He's an upgrade.
He's an upgrade
Yes,
for Grant.
he's an upgrade.
I don't know about all that.
I said it.
Because
He's
you
an
remember,
upgrade.
they got him in Orlando. They paid the hell out of him, and he robbed him. He wasn't balling.
He got hurt.
He was getting outballed by. He was getting outballed by the Nukovic, who they ended up trading up. Where he went?
Bulls.
To the Bulls.
Yeah.
And Levine, now that's a baller.
I'm gonna just say
You know,
this.
I'm trying to keep you, Levine. So
It's
that makes
different when
sense.
you playing on a team that's got you contender and you winning as opposed to
No,
playing
it's true.
purgatory.
Cause look at Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin over there balling with your Nets.
Yeah, right.
As I said, when you playing them, you playing the field.
Yeah, so it's like Fournier is gonna be able. I mean, not Fournier. Gordon's gonna be able to hold LeBron, and he averages career is like a 18-point a night career, like 9 rebounds. So
Right.
he'll be somebody that they can put him over there on LeBron or Kawhi, and he'll know that's his job. He accepts his role, and that's what it is. And they didn't
Right.
lose nobody
So
but
he'll be the third option.
fourth, because you still got Murray, you got Joker, and you got the Michael Porter Jr. boy. They didn't lose nothing.
Right.
They still got
So
Will
he'll be the
Barton.
fourth option. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So what about what Portland did?
Man, if Portland can ever stay healthy, now I think, if you ask me, Norman Powell is a hooper. But I think they gave up too much, giving up Rodney Hood and Gary Trent Jr.
I think Gary Trent Jr. is the real
coming,
mistake.
yeah,
no,
he
I
was
think
coming
that's
to
the
something.
real mistake. Hood been thrown around. I don't know why nobody like his game. Good, you know.
He's solid.
Yeah, 3D
He's solid.
player.
Yeah, he's solid.
But you know, no one wants to keep him, and then you look on the other side. I think getting rid of that shooting that maybe wasn't on the level of McCullough. Maybe they had problems in the locker room. You don't know.
Well, I think they got rid of Gary Trent Jr. I don't think they wanted to, but like you said, Gary Trent is he's a hooper.
So did they up their squad or no?
No, I think they leveled out, because I just feel like
So it was a lateral move.
Yeah, lateral move.
Okay.
Because I feel like the reason why they let Gary Trent go, because like you said, he is a hooper and he's ascending. They want, at the end of the year, he gonna get paid. Somebody gonna pay
I
him.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know,
So,
somebody
right,
gonna
right,
pay him,
right.
and we ain't gonna be able to pay. We got to take care of Dame. We got to take care of CJ. We got to take care of Nurkic.
CJ trash.
Man, he just scored 38 last
Man,
night.
he can score 100. But let me tell you something, man. When I need you, you ain't gonna be there. But whatever. I digress.
Right.
All right. So.
What
Well,
about your Rockets? Let Victor go for nothing.
Yeah, man. It's very difficult dealing with the, you know,
The management, the upper.
the direction of the team, the GM. They set Silas up for failure. But really, I want to really be talking about the real GM moves, not getting personal with my home team.
No, I'm not taking problem. I'm just saying,
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
are
Taking
they in
shots.
Yeah, look, are they in the rebuilding?
No, you're not in the rebuilding state. Let me make it. See, I didn't really want to talk about this, right? But now he didn't. He being an ass and he know it. Look, so you gave James Harden away for nothing. If you gave Victor Oladipo away for nothing, so basically this was the trade. You traded James Harden,
For
the
nothing.
franchise player,
For nothing.
right? Oladipo came with some picks.
Yeah.
You swapped picks.
But you got Avery Bradley and Kelly
Man,
Olynyk.
You swap picks. What we looking for, a point guard? So what's John Wall?
Nah, I mean, Avery
Man,
played
let me
two
make y'all
different.
understand
And
something.
look, let Boogie just go, right?
Man, they gave James Harden, possibly the MVP.
Right.
In my book, he the MVP.
Yeah.
They gave him away for nothing. Right? Because
Let Boogie go.
when you let go of Victor Oladipo for Avery Bradley, who didn't play with the Heat,
Yeah.
You bring them to the Heat, make them more of a contender. I don't think that they can win anything, but it makes them more of a contender. So when you look at the Rockets and what they done did,
and you ain't even saying nothing about PJ. Let PJ make it for what?
just let PJ walk out the door. You didn't get nothing.
Right.
And my whole thing, if you rebuilding, I got to get something.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You rebuild it. You got to get something for what you trying to build up to.
Yeah.
So it only looks like you trying to draft because you don't feel like no free agents will come here. So we in Minnesota situation.
Right.
No real player want to go up there and play. You got to be forced to play there.
Yeah.
Oladipo, they tried to give him a max extension of $75 million. He turned them down.
Right.
And then they wanted to trade him.
Right.
Deadline comes, okay, you trade him. But you don't have picks because you swapped a pick.
Right.
So you didn't trade him for the pick. They should have been sending the pick.
Yeah.
You swap picks with them so you can pick a little early. So you thinking that the draft is what's going to bring you a team. But the problem is we got so many holes because Wall is a hole. It's a big fucking hole, rat-sized hole.
He's not a...
Only player we got now is Eric Gordon and Wood.
So,
and that's
hey,
it.
Look, Wild not
If I was Eric Gordon,
you'd leave.
I mean, yeah, I want to go. Cause I mean, what am I doing here? We not even trying to and there's not the college players in college to come and compete on this level.
Right.
Matter of fact, all the players who've been all-star ready have came from Europe.
Right.
LaMelo,
Overseas.
Don, Luka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
all of them, Djokovic.
Yeah.
They ready to be an all-star right now.
Yeah.
The athleticism don't matter. They teaching them a whole different game. Here, these college boys ain't ready. I mean, I'm watching the madness, and these boys better can score. Ain't nobody can will their team to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no more Carmelos.
No, ain't no Carmelo at Syracuse like lighting it up, and I can't be.
Or Steph at Davidson.
Right.
And,
I'm gonna push y'all to this.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say, I mean, not to get off, but just it's not. Do we even know? Like, is there a high-profile #1 draft pick coming out of college? We know?
Oklahoma, maybe that boy out of Oklahoma, he was hooping his ass off, but that's not what I'm talking about. Even though there's prospects, there's no big time Zion.
No home run hitters.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody where people, got that hype behind them even.
Yeah.
And they got to live up to the hype. There's no hype to live up to.
Right.
Anyway, back in the free agency,
so
right?
What about
the
Vucevic going to the Bulls with Zach LaVine?
I mean, it gives them a chance. I mean, the East is still weak to me, so they can make the playoffs.
Will PJ help Milwaukee?
I just don't see the style of basketball that the Bulldogs play being able to win. You see what I'm saying? You have no post play. Everything's in front of the basket. I give Giannis the ball at the top of the key, and he's our playmaker. You can't win in that system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Holiday been balling his ass off. What's the boy name? Middleton. Yes, trash.
He's an all-star. This man call him trash.
Trash. Another one, you can't depend on him when you need him. He a co-pimp. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be dependent on no co-pimp when it's hard pimping. You see what I'm saying? But anyway.
George Hill to the 76ers, so that's nothing.
To me, that's nothing. I mean, George Hill, like I said, people are always giving this, for his potential. Yeah. But he always let you down. He let Miami down, didn't he?
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so what about Lowry stays in Toronto? Can you believe that? Do you feel they should have let him go?
My whole thing is the Lakers ain't make no push for nobody.
Well,
so y'all
they
really
might get Drummond in the buyout.
Well, that's buyout market, right?
Yeah.
That's like picking up a 10-day contract down there.
Yeah.
If you get Drummond, y'all can't pay him, so y'all renting him.
For the
what I'm saying?
Rest of the year. Yeah.
But if it's him, I look good. I'm on TV all the time. I get jewelry.
I mean,
you look wonderful. Yeah.
Right. Look, my stock go up. I can leave
right.
it in.
But I don't think LeBron them can bring it back. Because look, this is what I see with the Lakers. They role players fucking suck.
They got Wesley Matthews,
famous,
Caruso.
Wes Matthews got to be the worst pickup. I see what the Bucks are like. Get that nigga out of here, man. I never seen him make one good play since I've been watching. It was a highlight on there. Wes Matthews. I ran in there to see if him do one good thing.
You don't see him shoot the three and do the ball when
he's never done that. Not with the Lakers. Anyway, they say he stole the ball in the bathroom. I ran to the bedroom to hear.
Yeah.
I'm in the bedroom. I'm trying to hear what they doing. This nigga come up there and miss a dead-on layup. Because he stole the ball, pushes LeBron. LeBron give it back to him. He missed a by-myself layup. I was like, man, pull that motherfucker out. But, yeah, I don't think they role players. KCP, Caruso. I mean, even Kuzma. I'd have traded all of them. You know why they keep Kuzma, right?
Why?
Because they want to be right about one player. Because,
Yeah.
look, when they players leave them, Brandon Ingram,
Josh Harder,
right. Even
Julius Randle, Larry Nance Jr. Yeah.
Everybody playing at a different level, you know.
And as we get into that, I want to give him a shout out because my boy has been on him, and I've been on him too. But my boy been really making it eye opening for me. So I want to say this to the league: Brandon Ingram is a motherfucking hooper. Get that man his card.
I mean,
he played with Zion, and we get it. But that man is a hooper. Go ahead, Shannon.
They want Zion to be LeBron because they want a new face. He's very likable. He got game.
Yeah.
All that. And I think he got a great personality. I like him. But Brandon Ingram be balling so hard for the Pelicans. I mean, why? How can't you talk about this man? They call him Baby Durant. He need a better nickname than that.
I'm with you, man. I think him, Lonzo, and Zion, them three, that's y'all nucleus.
They trade
young core.
Lonzo. They trade Lonzo.
You think so?
Lonzo been on the trading block.
He ain't going nowhere yet, though.
Yeah, but that don't mean they ain't gonna get rid of him. They might have to do that wave bullshit where they act like, but you picking up that salary, I mean, they want Lonzo gone.
Okay.
You know, they don't want him there, for whatever. Well, he gets paid next year. Ain't no way you can pay him. You know, you got to, right behind that, you got to pay Zion.
Yeah.
You know, already paid Ingram the max.
Yeah. Which
he fucking deserved when he's a baller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't like he good. This nigga is wet draws.
Like he said, if you ever watch in the bottom line when they show highlights of the Pelicans, don't just look at Zion line. Check Brandon Ingram line.
You ain't even got to do that, man, because, look, they ain't going to say he could have scored 40. All the highlights going to be of Zion. And if they win, he could hit the last shot. And they were like, Zion Williamson and the Pelicans didn't won. So they don't like him.
Right. Brandon had 42, 10, and 9.
You know. He a killer, man. He a killer, man. Oh.
So where you think L.A. wind up? LaMarcus Aldridge.
I think he's going to Miami. I think...
can he handle Jimmy and that...
I mean, he gonna be him, man. Like I said, hearing that, Kawhi ain't like him.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Dame
thought it was something weak about him. I don't think he didn't like him. I think he thought something weak about him.
Right.
So, I mean, being that's what the case is, you know what I'm saying? And he could never stand on being the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna understand, because he's older gentleman now.
Yeah.
So that and that's Jimmy team. And that's how Jimmy wanted to be, is the first option.
Yeah.
So I think, because Jimmy don't always want to score. To me, that's a flaw in his game. That he won't do finals Jimmy every night. I mean, 35, 10, 5.
You know, man, I pose a good question to you, Shannon. So, look, is Jimmy a top 10 player in the league?
That's no.
Okay.
I gotta say no.
No, I know you respect Jimmy. Yeah, I know you ain't dissing.
No, that's my dude, but he just won't do it. He got it.
Yeah.
Remind me of Rasheed Wallace.
Right.
Rasheed could have went off and...
Oh, yeah, he had all the skills. Yeah.
But I don't feel like it today.
Both teams play hard.
They don't need that.
Both teams play hard.
Man.
Right. No,
I'm just getting technical fouls for nothing.
Yeah.
That became his calling card. I'm getting technical tonight.
What you think about your boy Draymond Green said he is the best defender to ever play the game?
Absurd. He not even the best defender in his era.
Okay.
Absurd. That means you're a better defender than a Scottie Pippen.
Right.
I'm talking about just to say, boy, Then Olajuwon, Akeem Olajuwon.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
GP.
You know, you a better defender than them. That's what I'm saying, man. These delusions of grandeur. And anyway, why would you say that? This is wrong to me with this whole generation. Starting with Kanye. I'm a genius. If you a genius, other people call you it.
Right.
If you the best, like Jordan never said, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People told him, you the GOAT.
Right.
And that's where it comes from. You the best.
Right. You
don't name yourself the best. This is wrong with rapping. I'm the best to ever do it. Nigga, this your first album.
Yeah, look, now that you say that, so I'm going to ask you this. In this era, is he a better defender than Kawhi in your mind?
Nope.
Better defender than Ben Simmons?
No, I really got to say, like, you know, while he has been balling, and he's a good defender, you know what I'm saying? To me, his greatness come out of his passing. That's what he's best at to me.
Is he a better defender than LeBron?
Oh, yeah. Because LeBron lazy on that defensive side, but when LeBron wants to play defense. So, it ain't a calling call. I would never call LeBron a three-way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A 3D player. You know what I'm saying? Because he focused too much on the offensive end, rather it's being an assist man, creating like that, making the best pass or scoring. But his defense could have been, like they could have had, to me, you know what I'm saying? I thought that Miami, even though I know your Spurs got their revenge, I thought Miami should have did a 4P.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was that good then.
Yeah.
But his lack of detail to defense.
Right.
But, I mean, Jordan was a better defender than most of the people we named except Olajuwon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my whole thing is, you know.
So, last word on that is, Draymond, you're not the best defender.
No, sorry about that, Draymond. But I like him, though.
Yeah.
I love Draymond game. But you ain't the best, not even of your era.
So, after these trade moves, give me the final. Give me your Western Conference Finals and your Eastern Conference Finals.
To me, Western Conference, it depends too much of who's not hurt, who's hurt. But I'm going to tell you something that's going to shock you. I think Western Conference, Utah Jazz get there. I think Utah get there, and it's just behind mostly the defensive play
Or Gobert.
of fucking Gobert. I mean, everything else is icing on cake. And Mitch can score with anybody.
Right.
With anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's the way they being coached. If you look at the defense, they paying great detail. But now that Conley and Mitchell on the same page, I watched them play the other night. Yeah. I was like, man, these niggas really could beat somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think either LA team could be you know what I'm saying?
So Denver close, but no cigar.
I don't know how that's going to mesh yet. We haven't really seen them play together. Right. But Djokovic high up on the MVP, you know, so I don't know.
And do J.J. Redick, does he help Dallas, or that was just a lateral move?
I mean, he helped Dallas to a certain degree, but not putting them over the edge. So they'll be in the playoff, but ain't no way they're going to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, unless a team is stupid. And what I mean by that, a team let one man beat them. Yeah. We didn't seem to happen before, the Dwayne Wade shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, double team that mother, get the ball out of his hand. Yeah. You know, get him the whole 94 feet. You know what I'm saying?
And okay, and your final two in the Eastern Conference.
Nets, Philly. No if, no.
No Giannis.
Nets, Philly.
No Miami.
Nets, Philly. Cause see, and even if everybody ain't even healthy with the Nets. Yeah. I don't see nobody, because they just going to run to outscore you. But when they hit Philly, like we said, the pieces that match up with them to shut them down and the bench, I think that's going to be crucial. You know, I think,
and Philly got size. They big.
Philly ain't going to have no fear because of Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is that now.
Is
he? He is that now. He is the nigga that's like we saying Rondo gonna do it. He said, fuck these niggas. Yeah. That's how he gonna be now. Okay. That Dwight Howard, that's right. Dwight Howard getting thrown out of the game for mean mugging niggas.
Right. I feel you. Man. Yeah, I feel you. And I can feel that. I ain't thinking about it. I feel you. Yeah, he got the mindset.
Yeah, that's what he is now. when he shut down Djokovic with that shit, I was like, oh, okay.
He's an enforcer.
Right. He's that.
Okay.
He is that. Like, he all of that, man. Right? Go ahead, Dwight, with your bad ass.
Superman back there.
Yeah, Superman in a different role.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people don't know that Superman turned bad in the DC comic. He turned bad, and he the evil dude. He the villain, and other people trying to stop him. But that, you know.
Now, you know what, Shano, man? I like your picks, because I think, too, in the Eastern Conference, like I said, yeah, it's the Nets for sure.
Right. The Nets, really, I don't think if all three of them, I don't think they could be beat with Griffin and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask you.
I don't think they
if
could
everybody
be
healthy.
But everybody got to be healthy.
Yeah, but they got to potentially get jury if everybody healthy.
I would say they would be my favorite if everybody healthy.
Even against both LA teams.
Unless LeBron and Drummond them end up playing real, they played this form of basketball they played to win the title. I don't think the Nets can beat them.
Right.
But, I mean, it's going to take a lot coming back from injury. You know, boys ain't the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if AD come out there in MVP form, or the form he was going into the playoffs,
yeah,
you know, and LeBron, which he probably need this rest, is in top form.
Yeah.
LeBron a hard motherfucker to beat.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even
Four
with
times,
even with the what's their name? Beating the hell out of him. Golden State beating the hell out of him. Hey, he hard to beat, bro.
No, I agree.
They're like, oh, he only got Drew because Draymond. I don't give a fuck.
And I think, like you said, if they healthy, man, the sleeper team that nobody wants to play, I think Philly's a bad motherfucker on the low.
No, I think Philly can defend everybody.
Right.
And they got the one thing you don't see no more. You got a real post player.
Yeah, real big.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
to give you 30 and 10.
While the Nets could score in the paint, they haven't got no post players.
Yeah, who gonna hold him? Huh?
You know, the only post player they gonna have is when Durant feel like turning his back to the
basket. No, they got DeAndre Jordan.
He's not. He don't. He's an alley ooper. He's a low feed and
rim
off the run.
He's
not a post player.
Now
KD can play post. I done seen him do it where he turn around and kill you with that little 15. It's undefensible.
Right.
He shoot it so high. He could be a 7'8" motherfucker who can't block that.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
So I think. But they ain't how they run their offense. Everything ran through James, and he damn good at selecting where to put the ball, who to get the ball at what time. Like he.
Nah, I give him his card, and you know I give him hell, but he might be the best point guard in the league.
I think he's the best player now. That nigga have 26 points. He averaged 26.5 efficient points.
Yeah.
On like 57% shooting.
Yeah.
And responsible for another 26 points off of his assists because he's doing 11.4 assists per game.
Yeah.
And with that, he had 7.6 rebounds.
Yeah, I seen him last night. He had 44 and 14.
And he got through out the game and they won. I mean, but being on him is what I'm thinking. That's going to slow him down.
Ben's a bad motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. We just got to see what happens.
Right.
You know, we just got to see what happens because Kyrie, once he gets to dancing and got that ball on the string, I can't wait to see that series.
And see, I love that because my boy, like I hate on Harden, he don't like Kyrie. Okay. But we real enough to say
they game.
Yeah, they
I mean, you can't knock nobody game because you don't like them. I don't like you.
Like he said, when Kyrie's on, that's a bad boy,
that's
man.
That's a bad motherfucker, man.
No, I'm saying.
But I'm, you know, March Madness going on. Of course, that's where we're putting a lot of attention. But definitely, when it comes to that last few weeks run and then the playoffs and the NBA, I can't wait. This is what the third year I didn't watch the whole season.
Yeah.
I normally don't start watching until Christmas, but with this pandemic, all fucked up shit. And all that, I've been paying a lot of attention, man.
For sure.
And what offenses they running, that's how I know Milwaukee don't never stand no chance. It's the offense they run. Pelicans don't win games because of the offense that they run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't win off of the way that they win. And every time, if you have a half-court game, which the playoffs gonna become, you got to have to have a post player. Even if he just passing out the post. So when you have no post player at all, it's very difficult for you to win. You know what I'm saying? You know, your boy PG and Kawhi, they go play in the post. LeBron AD, they play in the post. I don't care how many threes you making. You know why Golden State has totally sucked? since, not only with Mike Thompson being out, but also, you know what I'm
Clay.
saying, and Clay being out or whatever. I ain't saying they can't win during the regular season. When they get to the playoffs, they gonna be sunk in the water. They ain't got no post play. They gonna have to develop Wiseman. And Looney ain't never came back like he's supposed to neither.
Yeah.
Remember, Looney was balling at one point. When they lost in the finals to Toronto, it was Looney that was balling.
Right.
You know?
You got to have something to suck that defense in.
You got exactly. So you can get them open threes. All I got to do is really play perimeter defense. That's going to shut a lot of teams down that, once you can prepare and you see their positions on the floor and where the defender, where he like to catch the ball. And that's what I think killed Middleton. Middleton is a great catch and shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I know where you want to be on the floor, and that's what I'm saying, they offense too easy to figure out when you talk about Milwaukee. I mean, to me, the Celtics ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? They just going to get Brad Stevens fired. So I don't have no expectations for them. Miami, they don't need time to jail, for one. For two, you know what I'm saying? I think the Nets and the 76ers are just too big of a mega power to slow them down.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on in the West what. But I like the Utah Jazz. I like them. When I seen that boy had 18 points, 17 rebounds, 7 blocks. I was like, shit. Because, he putting all his energy into defense.
Yeah, he know his role.
And I catch everything else off of that. And that boy, Mitchell can start with everybody.
Yeah.
But I was expecting more out of, the Nuggets. I thought they was going to come in and do like Utah did, be number one and still lose like they always do.
Right.
They either number one or number two.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they got enough size still in the middle, you know what I'm saying, unless they allow McGee to just be out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what they used to do with McGee with the Lakers? They give him the first possession every game.
Time, yeah.
And that get him going.
Yeah, engage him so he's engaged.
Right. Hey, you know the game.
Yeah. Feed the big man and he'll take care of his business on the other end.
He ain't gonna be lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got jury telling you this what it take. Will they listen? Just like with Rondo. Will they listen, big dog?
Well, yeah, y'all. We gave y'all our opinion on the NBA playoffs and
give us y'all feedback. Maybe y'all see something we didn't see. Maybe I was wrong about something. I doubt it, but hey, maybe.
And since we are in the H, y'all tell us what Houston is doing. Are they rebuilding? Are they setting
bet
themselves
that,
up
man.
for
Bet that. Let's not even talk about it. I'm tired of talking about it, man. Bet that.
Bet that.
You motherfucker. What the fuck the Spurs doing, man? Shit.
We 7 in the